Good day to each and every one of you. Welcome to Corporate Universe. I am Micaela Gaviria.
And I am Micaela Gonzalez.
And we are your hosts for today's event. Let's partner. Before we come up to our main agenda, let us first introduce our guest, the former Queens and King of Corporate Universe.
Let me introduce first the Corporate Queen 2019, and she is Miss Erica Fuentes. Miss Fuentes believes that hard work doesn't betray.
And now naman, let me introduce the Queen of 2022, and she is Miss Ashley Flores. Miss Flores believes that at the end of the day, we regret the chances we did not take.
And now, the first runner-up of Corporate King, Mr. Mark Lawrence Francisco. Mr. Francisco believed that big things often have small beginnings.
Now, let's proceed to our main agenda.
Partner, ano ba ang ating main agenda ngayon?
Partner, since nasa corporate world tayo, we are going to talk about the Petron Corporation. Petron Corporation is the largest oil refining and marketing company in the Philippines. So, nagre-retail din sila ng mga gasoline, diesel, and auto LPG sa mga motorista at mga public transport sector. They also sell LPG brands, Gasol, and Fiesta Gas sa mga households, sa mga commercial consumers through an extensive retail network. So, diba, in business, hindi mawawala yung mga vision and vision. So, yung Petron Corporation, sila ay guided ng vision, and it is to be the leading provider of total customer solution in the energy sector and its derivative businesses.
Diba partner, sabi mo, largest oil company here in the Philippines, pero nagtataka ako kung paano sila umabot sa ganitong klase ng corporation.
At dyan napapasok yung history ng Petron Corporation. And now, let us all welcome our guest, Miss Fuentes,
to share information about the history of Petron Corporation.
Good day, Miss Fuentes. Miss Fuentes, it is really nice to see you. But can you give us some information about the history of Petron Corporation?
Yes, so let's proceed to Petron's history. So in 1933, merong two petroleum companies na nag-merge. Ito po yung Suconi Vacuum Oil Company of New York and the Standard Oil Company naman ng New Jersey. 1962 naman nung nag-end ang partnership ng Standard Oil and Suconi Vacuums Partnership, at ito rin yung time na nagkaroon ng Esso Philippines. 1964 naman ay nag-launch ang Esso ng Esso Extra Gasoline and Esso Gasol. Nung tumungtong naman ng 1973, dahil nasa energy crisis at that time, is nabili siya at naging part ng PNOC or Philippine National Oil Company. This is also the time na nag-rename sila as Petron Corporation. And noong 1988, yung PNOC is nag-rename siya as Petron Corporation. 2009, yung Petron naman po is naging part na siya ng San Miguel Corporation. Under ng aegis of San Miguel, yung Petron is nagkaroon sila ng mga several strategic projects aimed at sustaining its industry and more importantly, reach more Filipinos. At dahil sa program na isinagawa, nagkaroon ng business opportunities para sa mga entrepreneur while providing employment. Para kasi diba, para yung economy natin mag-grow, kailangan natin mag-provide ng employment para mabawasan ang mga unemployed, and that will be all for history.
Wow, thank you for that wonderful information. Marami po kaming natutunan. Grabe partner, ang dami kong natutunan sa mga information na shinare ni Miss Erica Fuentes. Partner, nakikurious ako kung ano kaya yung organizational chart ng Petron Corporation.
Partner, hindi ko din alam. Maybe we can ask one of our guests.
Everybody, let us all welcome Miss Flores. Good day, Miss Flores.
Okay, Miss Flores, what can you share about the organizational chart?
Now, let's talk about organizational chart and what kind of organization, centralized or decentralized. So, as you can see, yung figure na yan is nag-show ng mga affiliates and subsidiaries ng Petron Corporation. At makikita nyo din dito yung mga corresponding percentage ng ownership. Kaya may San Miguel dyan is, di ba, noong 2009, naging part ng San Miguel Corporation ang Petron. So, balik tayo sa figure ng organizational chart. Yung pinakitang parent ng company is yung San Miguel Corporation and meron silang 68.26% ownership which is sila yung mga pinakamataas na ownership sa corporation. Now, let's find out what kind of organization is the Petron. Is it centralized or decentralized? The Petron Corporation is a centralized one kasi yung mga nasa top level management ang gumagawa ng decision, yung mga board of directors, ang general responsibility nila ang mag-create ng mga strategic objectives, mga procedures and so on.
Wow, that is so wonderful explanation. Thank you for that, Miss Flores. So, grabe. May natutunan ko ba doon?
Oo naman.
How about the system rules of Petron Corporation? Partner, do you have any idea?
Yes naman, partner. Nag-research din naman ako. So, yung Petron is committed sa pag-supply ng goods and services and also, syempre, high quality na mga product. At para ma-achieve natin yan, is kailangan ng mga rules or policies. The first one, security. When it comes naman sa dealing yung mga directors, officer, or employees, dapat kapag nakikipag-deal sila is maging maingat kasi di ba kaliwat kanan na yung mga scammer or manloloko. So when it comes to dealing ay may requirements na sinusunod. At yun ay ang Security Regulation Code. Pwede rin nating sabihin na policy statement. And the second one is transaction. Actually, ang transaction nabanggit rin ito sa Code of Ethics ng Petron. So kapag may transaction na mangyayari sa corporation, dapat may link-based basis para under tayo sa fair terms. Kumbaga, fairness. And lastly, the data privacy. The Petron respect privacy and will keep secure and confidential lahat ng mga personal and sensitive information na binigay. Kasi when the data that should be kept privately and then biglang napunta sa mga maling kamay, alam naman natin ang mga consequence. There are bad things na maaaring mangyari, so Petron, respect your privacy.
And partner, now that nabanggit mo yung sa about ethics, ay bigla akong na-curious. What kind of ethical standard Petron Corporation use?
Ay, partner, alam ko kung sino pwedeng makasagot sa atin dyan. Let's welcome our guest, Mr. Francisco, the first runner-up in corporate universe.
Hello and good day, Mr. Francisco. It was really nice to see you here. But do you have any information? What kind of ethical standard Petron Corporation use?
Thank you for inviting me here. Let us discuss the ethical standard that Petron use. Petron Corporation at yung mga Petron Group, sila ay committed to conduct its business affairs fairly, honestly, impartially, in good faith and integrity.
Okay, Mr. Francisco, what can you say about the fairness, honesty, and impartiality?
Fairness is like you treat everyone with equal consideration. It's like pantay yung tingin mo in every aspects. Honesty, it is also related to transparency because last discussion, ang transparency is being honest and open. And last, impartially, it's like principle na paggagawa ka ng decision is pagbe-base ka sa objective or criteria rather than na may gagawin kang decision pero ang yung basis mo is bias. Okay, now gusto ko muna i-share sa inyo tungkol sa types of business ethics Petron Corporation using. Respect human rights and avoiding discrimination. The Petron Groups is kailangan nilang i-respect ang human rights sa mga directors, officers, employees, and every part of organization. Dapat lang na i-respect sila and treat them with dignity. And also avoid yung mga discrimination. customers, suppliers, joint ventures, partners, and creditors. Dito naman sa part na to, yung mga transactions ng Petron with customers, dealers, suppliers, vendors, contractors, creditors, and so on. Dapat pag ina-assist natin sila ay sinusunod natin yung mga length basis. Yung mga decision is dapat naka-base sa quality, price, availability, and service. Now, let's proceed to the next one, which is health, safety, and environment. So, yung Petron Corporation is talagang committed sila na makapagbigay ng safe and healthy environment para sa mga workers, employees, and so on. This is a good way kasi nagkakaroon and nagbibuild ng magandang relationship yung mga part ng corporation. Additionally, ang Petron Corporation is as much as possible, they are focusing sa pagpigil ng anumang bad effects ng production. Next one is business integrity. Dito sa part na to, kasama ang anti-bribery and anti-corruption. Yung Petron Corporation is committed sila when it comes doing a business with integrity and avoiding corruption and bribery. Ang Petron Corporation, they are prohibited sa pagtanggap ng anumang important payments sa kahit na anong business operation. Ang Petron Group and its director, officers, and employees ay hindi dapat manghingi o tumanggap ng regalo, pabor, komisyon, donasyon o iba pa. And also, kasama din dito yung Book of Records. Yung Book of Records ng Petron is dapat yung mga statement na ginawa is fairly, accurately, and reliably. Lastly is corporate citizenship. So yung Petron Corporation is dedicated din sila to being a good corporate citizen. Hindi lang sa pagsunod ng mga applicable na batas, but also by actively contributing para sa development and pag-enhance ng quality life ng mga residents sa communities. They are concerned to their surrounding, especially people. That is why the Petron is doing their best para matupad talaga nila yung social responsibility nila. And one of those is fueling hope.
Thank you, Mr. Francisco, sa pag-share ng information about the type of ethical standard that Petron Corporation use. Partner, may idea ka ba na nagawa sa social responsibility ng Petron?
Yes naman, partner! Meron silang itinatag na Petron Foundation. So yung Petron Foundation, they are integrate sustainability and corporate social responsibility. So yung goal ng Petron Foundation is contribute to be a brighter future for Filipinos by fueling hope. Ano yung fueling hope? It is helping the Filipino children and youth overcome poverty through education. Meron tayong fuel knowledge. Tulong Aral ng Petron is a long-term and strategic initiative that helps send yung mga underprivileged na mga bata sa school. Actually, this is a good step para matulungan natin ang mga Filipino na ma-achieve ang fueling hope. Next is iFuel Environment. Dito naman sa iFuel Environment is may volunteerism activities. Meron din silang punong bahay program na kung saan yung PFI, they are planting trees. They also have environmental awareness. And partner, alam ko namang may idea ka about sustainable development ng Petron. And alam ko rin na meron silang 3 pillars. Ano ba yung mga yun, partner? Okay, partner. Ang Petron Corporation, they believe in practicing sustainable development. Yung Petron Corporation is gumagamit lang sila ng kung ano ang kailangan nila throughout ng mga value chain while providing syempre yung mga customer na magandang quality ng product. Safe and reliable. They have care especially for our communities and environment. And as you can see, Petron provide a moral leadership in the business community by putting the 3 pillars: economics, human development, and environment sustainability. Partner, sa business, meron di ba dapat
SWOT analysis. Ano kaya yung SWOT analysis ng Petron Corporation?
Syempre naman, alam natin yung SWOT analysis. Ito yung is like an indicators kasi minimeasure nito yung mga strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threat. So sa strength, meron tayong other services offered. Kasi alam naman natin na ang Petron is the largest oil company, pero bukod po dun, meron din silang other services na ino-offer, which is really good thing and advantages kasi diba, this can lead to increased market share, revenue, and we can even meet the customer satisfaction. The next one is experienced business units. Pag sinabi nating business units, it is like a team or department na nagde-develop or nag-i-implement ng mga independent strategies ng company. So, this is the strength of Petron. May experience na sila, kaya mas gamay na nila kung ano ba yung strategies na i-implement nila. Next is we have weakness. So, weakness, meron tayong high investment in research and development. So, alam naman natin na hindi ito basta-basta, kung kaya dapat talaga na usisain at pag-aralan yung klaseng business na ganito. Kasi diba, kapag hindi natin pinag-aralan, there's a possibilities na magkaroon ng bad effects. Ang kaso nga lang, talagang malaking halaga yung magagastos para dito. Next is opportunities. Sa opportunities, meron tayong new products and services. As I've said, in business, there is always innovation and development. And it is really crucial and important kasi it allows you to build better product and services that can really satisfy your customers. Last but not the least, we have the threats. Sa threats, meron tayong accidents. As we all know, accidents happens. Kaya dapat mag-iingat tayo at alam natin yung ginagawa. It can be threats to the company. For example, during the company's operations, pwede magkaroon ng disruption dahil sa accidents, process of machinery failure, and so on. So, itong disruption, it may result for injury or loss of life. Okay, let's tackle about corporate business model naman.
Okay, partner. Miss Flores, can you tell us about the corporate business model of Petron Corporation?
But before that, let's give Miss Flores a round of applause.
Okay, Miss Flores, can you tell us about the corporate business model of Petron Corporation?
B2C or business to consumer po ang corporate model na ginagamit ng Petron Corporation because yung Petron Corporation po is nagre-retail po sila ng gasoline, diesel, and auto LPG para po sa mga motorists at para sa mga public transport sector. There are two types po ng service stations. First one is company-owned station. They have usually yung mga station facilities such as yung driveway, sales room, service base, convenience store, and dining establishment. The second one is a dealer-owned serving station. These service stations are built and financed by the dealer who owns or leases the property.
So, thank you for that information, Miss Flores. I guess we can now proceed to the next topic, and that is elements of corporate governance.
Hello again to you, and I will be going to provide information about elements of corporate governance. The first one is transparency disclosure. The transparency disclosure naman po dito na ipapakita yung transparency, especially when it comes po sa mga financial statements. And ini-ensure rin po dito na dapat accurate, comprehensive, and reliable and timely report para sa mga shareholders and sa mga dapat nakakaalam. Yung mga financial report naman po is nasa website ng Petron, naka-indicate yung mga financial reports ng Petron and even the dividends of shareholders. Next is general responsibility of the board of directors. Dito naman po is nakasulat yung mga specific duties ng mga function ng mga boards of directors. The board of directors, sila yung responsible for formulating the corporation's vision, mission, strategic objectives, policies, and procedures that will guide yung mga activities, including the means to effectively monitor management performance. Next is internal control and enterprise risk management. Dito naka-include yung paggawa ng framework para sa performance management that works effectively para ma-ensure that the management performance, including the CEO and staff, is nami-meet nila yung standards na sinet ng mga boards of directors. And that will be all for the elements of corporate governance.
Thank you, Miss Fuentes.
Best business model. Since retail ang Petron Corporation, the best business model is B2C. When we say B2C, it also called business to consumer. Ang business to consumer po ay yung advantage niya is globalization. Kaya alam naman po natin na ang daming benefits ng globalization. Sa isang business, kasi through globalized advertisement and marketing campaigns, it can reach million potentials via internet and social media.
Thanks for sharing your idea, and also we would like to thank the former king and queens of the corporate universe for guesting our show.
Everyone, again, let's welcome the three great persons, Miss Fuentes, Miss Flores, and Mr. Francisco. Let's give them a round of applause.
We are part of Petron, lakbay alalay, lakbay ligtas. We fuel you.